Hello everyone. This video is like a sketch session together. It will be real time, so grab your own sketchbook or your like any artwork you want to work on, or just a cup of tea or coffee or anything else, and yeah, just enjoy the ride. I'm just gonna fill these pages with art, and yeah, let's just see where we'll get as I work on this. So I'm just gonna head right in. Usually actually I grab my sketchbook in the morning because I just love to work on sketches in the morning, because then basically my workflow would be to sketch, and then if I like the sketch, I would turn it into like a more finished artwork. But it's not morning right now, and that's fine. I also just wanted to make a video like this, and like this morning it wasn't possible. But yeah, so I kind of have this thing right now where I just want to draw like these square kind of things and just make some weird like shapes into them. And then usually I would draw some sort of character into it, but like not always, kind of depends like what I feel like. So I've kind of like my style has really changed over the past few years, like I think in like the past 3 years maybe. It has changed a lot, and yeah, I'll insert a picture of it so you can see what I used to draw, and then yeah, you can kind of get an idea of what of how different it actually is. But yeah, the thing is, I guess I just didn't like drawing that anymore, so I've really changed it up quite a bit. And I think it's a bit of a long story to get into that whole thing right now, but I guess I could make like a separate video of that at some point, and I might, because it really involves like getting to know myself and my art style. But yeah, I've really been enjoying just drawing like more, I guess, more simple shapes and more abstract things. Because I don't know, it just gives me, I guess it brings me back to like what I used to love to draw as a kid. And I think sometimes artists, myself included, maybe we think too much about what other people would like to see from us, right? Because I guess in a way we make art, oh my god, my voice. But we make art for people to see, not just for people to see. Like we also make it because we love to draw, or we love to just create things. But sometimes I guess we kind of get lost into thinking about what other people would love to see from us. And yeah, I guess then we kind of lose a sense of what we like to make. And I don't think it's necessarily wrong to wanting to make things that you think other people like, but if it gets to the point of where you feel very bad about what you're making, then I would suggest to kind of see what it is that you like to make. And yeah, it might just actually be something that other people won't really find like beautiful or anything, or enjoyable, or that some people might even find pretty ugly. But in a way that doesn't really matter, like, because even the thing that you are making, if you think about like what you think other people might like, even that thing might just be something that others might not like. Like, you might just think they like it, or they think it's beautiful, but there will always be people that just won't like what you're making. So I guess, yeah, in the end, it doesn't really matter what you make, because the thing is, you can never please everybody, and you shouldn't want to please people. So I have this thing where I want to darken these claws a little. I think I should probably just turn that around, because I've been drawing them like this a lot, but I guess I could just also make the bodies a little bit darker instead. But that would just cost me a lot of scribbling, so I guess that's why I stick to only doing the outsides, the ends, the endings. So today it's finally raining after a lot of heat the past few days, and I'm so happy that it's finally raining, because, well, first of all, because the plants really need it. They looked terribly dry. The whole grass is like yellow, and I mean, that's kind of concerning. But also, oh my god, because it's finally a little bit cooler. And that's probably the thing I like the most. And also, my cat is just really enjoying the fact that it's finally not that hot anymore. She can finally sit outside again, because I don't have a garden, so she basically needs to sit on the balcony, on her balcony. I was gonna say it's almost her balcony, but yeah, she has to sit on a balcony, and she really enjoys it because she can look at things. But yeah, like when it's really sunny out, it's just like the sun is on that balcony like all day, so it's way too hot for her. It makes it pretty much unbearable to sit outside. So now it's rainy all day, and now she's outside all day, and that's really cute. And I'm really happy for her. I'm also happy for myself, by the way, because I also really enjoy sitting outside without burning to a crisp. So this is like the 4th video I'm actually making, and it's really getting used to, but I also feel like I can do this, and I also feel like, yeah, I'm kind of enjoying making these things. I've also been working on some other videos that I want to make in like the future. What's going on with this? But those videos need a little bit of like I guess a little bit of a script, because I kind of, when I just wing it, I kind of tend to lose track of what I'm saying. And I mean, sometimes that's fine. Like, I guess a little more spontaneous rambling could also be fun. But I guess some videos, especially when you want to like make a point or something, I guess it's better to actually have a plan, have something like that you can just stick to, because otherwise it would just get a little bit hard, I guess. So I've actually been working on that, and obviously working on these videos. Like, yeah, I'm so excited because I'm finally able to do my art full time, and I wasn't for a long time because I was actually trying to finish art school, and that was a struggle. Like, I actually got pretty burned out at some point, and that was, well, I mean, I learned a lot from that period, but it also meant I had like zero energy, and I still wanted to really finish, like I really wanted to finish like university and stuff. I was determined to finish because I had already put so much time and money into it, and I was almost done. And I had been thinking about quitting, about just giving up and just starting like my art career sooner, but I'm actually really glad that I didn't, because in the end I managed to finish it, and that feels really good to finally have that behind me. And now I can just start, like, now I have like this fresh start that really feels good. So while I make videos, and also while I'm creating art, I'm also trying to like do some research into like starting your own business as an, well, not, yeah, also like as an artist, but also just in general, all the things you need to think of. And I think what I probably find the hardest part about, you know, doing like basically a digital career is that like social media and Instagram is sometimes so tiring. Because I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, because I actually also enjoy the interaction I have with like followers, but to like, it's really like, it is a full-time job doing like Instagram and like all the other things, because it just takes a lot of your time, And maybe I just need to like find out a strategy. I thought I had like this strategy. Jesus, I'm sorry. I have sometimes I like some English words are so hard to pronounce. But yeah, I thought I had like something figured out that, you know, worked, but like Instagram and like, well, mostly Instagram, I guess it just changed a lot again. And I kind of got out of that like flow of posting. So I kind of need to get back into it, figure out ways to reach my followers. Because I feel like a lot of like my followers don't even see my posts anymore. And I mean, that's a little sad. I also, like, whenever I get on Instagram now, I also just don't see the stuff that I want to see anymore. And I just have to see how to just do that. I guess that's also just why I decided to give YouTube a shot. I feel like I really, really enjoy YouTube myself. It's still such an inspiring place. I love that, you know, you can put like longer content on it, and it is like, I feel on like Instagram and like TikTok, things just like get consumed so quickly. And I feel on YouTube, it feels like people take time, and like I want to also take time to watch someone else's video. It feels a lot more meaningful. I mean, to just really sit down to like really enjoy like a video, or it also just feels more cozy or something. So by the way, I use like these Pilot pens. I will link them down below, and I will also link the sketchbook, by the way. These are my absolute favorite pens, and they come in so many colors, which is amazing. They are so bright, and yeah, like I love to just experiment with like all kinds of colors. And yeah, sometimes I also just use like black or something, but they also have just these amazing colors. It feels kind of weird to talk while I draw, because to me, this is usually like something I really zone off into. It's like drawing to me is like a meditation, and it really brings me into my own world. So to talk like this, so I'm also just losing track of things. Whenever I draw, it's like I'm just into my own world, so talking while drawing is pretty hard actually. I love to listen to things while I draw, so if you're drawing right now, I hope you enjoy this as well. Like, I love to listen to people talk when I make things. I always put on like a video or a podcast, or like a audiobook, really anything, music. But I really enjoy like when I hear someone talk. It's like I'm having this like I'm basically, it feels almost like I'm with someone, but not really. So I don't have to say anything back, but I can still listen to someone else just talking, and I really, really like that. So the things I now mostly use to make art are all these pens. I use these mainly for sketching. And oil pastels. I've really been enjoying those lately. And before, I always used to sketch with like pencils. But at some point I switched to pens, because I think it's like nice to work with something more permanent. I used to like erase a lot, even now when I work digitally. I also, like undo things constantly. But whenever I work with more things like pens, like permanent things, it really is nice because I cannot erase it. And I mean, yeah, that means a mistake is a mistake, like forever. But on the other hand, it really helps with making more like decisions, I guess. Dealing with things going wrong. Like I'm still a perfectionist. But like I've really tried and started to let go of that, because yeah, it was driving me insane. And now that I feel a lot better about just making things that I might not like in the end, I also know that's just part of the process. That's just how it is. Like, I don't have to like everything I put in my sketchbook, because I mean, it's not a final work. And before, I would just erase things until I finally ended up with something I like. But it doesn't matter. In the end, I could just start a new drawing and just, it's also just fun to see your process. So if you just erase things constantly, or even throw it away, don't throw away your work. Please don't. No matter how terrible you think it is, if you look back at it at some later point, you will be forever thankful that you kept it, because it shows your process. I have like a ton of sketchbooks, and they are, I have some pretty bad things in there, but I'm also just so glad that I have those things, because it really shows where you came from, and it's like a diary, like a visual diary, and I think that's just so cool. So don't ever throw away the things you made. So yeah, that was those were the pages. I think I will just end it right now. It's been about 25 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe you made some art as well. Maybe you didn't. Either way, I hope you like this little ramble. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.